Hey, what is up, squad? TITOBODS here. And have you seen all the current news in Age of Empires Mobile? They have announced everything in their Facebook accounts and also in their Discord channel. But most players, for sure, are divided on their thoughts and their premise on everything that is going on now in Age of Empires Mobile and the future that it beholds. But anyway, we're going to talk about everything on that and also what we are going to expect for the December event and also for the new heroes that are coming next week after the release of William last week in the MGE. So stay tuned in this video, and before we do all that, don't forget to like this and share this with your friends and your alliances so that we're going to be good with the algorithm and we can put this video out there so that they can too may weigh in on the progress of the game or the future path that the game is taking on. And also, if you like this kind of content, you like Age of Empires Mobile, or you play the game, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you will always be notified soon as we have a new video just for you. And before we continue, here's a short word from our partner for today.
Eneba is your go-to digital store for games, gift cards, game points, and top-ups. And with TITOBODS special link, you can get up to 20% cashback on Age of Empires Mobile products, only on the marketplace. Eneba, the fastest growing marketplace for gamers. Ahoo!
And okay, we are back. So let's talk about our event for today, which is the December events preview that has landed on our Supercore account. So we have a new age dawn. So if you haven't yet checked out the full review or the full preview of this one, it is now available on the page of Age of Empires Mobile, also in their Discord channel. So a new age has dawn, Miracle Age now available. If you haven't yet known, we are going to get our T8s and T9s with this one. So starting December 15, once your empires enter the Stellar Glory regular season again, the Miracle Age advancement will become available. Okay, empires that meet the requirements can advance their town center to age 6, which is the Miracle Age. After the advancement, all citadels buildings level limit will be raised to level 40. Now, providing governors with significantly more powerful buffs. But we are all skeptical on this. We are all, actually, I've been nervous about hearing this for the past week because we have heard leaks on this, or even for the past month, because we all know that they have this in the Chinese server and it's inevitable, maybe in other words, that it will come in the game sooner or later. But now it's here, so it's not sooner or later, but it was sooner than we have anticipated or expected in any way possible. And honestly speaking, from what we know and what is on this, that we have like a contingency from the devs to be able to stop the purchase of this one, or maybe not stop, well, to not be enabled fully for the whales and krakens to purchase anything that will make them have an advantage on their part to just purchase everything up. So there's an agent here in this Miracle Age or on the new upgrades that will prevent them from just purchasing every speed ups available in the game and max out this one instantly. So there is that. Now, on the servers where the Miracle Age has been unlocked, the governors will benefit from increasing unit capacity when reinforcing or launching rally attacks against non-citadel buildings across both the world map and the desolate desert. Now, after advancing to the new age, the new military technologies will become available also at the university, introducing the new T8 and T9 unit types. Research the newly added technologies for more military and economic bonuses. Now, this is not, as I've said, like a punch in the gut for everyone, for free-to-play low spenders or mid-spenders, because right now, as many of you know, that I have been a very, very low spender for the past few months because of my current in-game, or in real life situation. But having said that, still, we are purchasing here and then only the bundles like the battle passes, but not really to the extent more than that. But honestly speaking, right now we have already unlocked the purple research and everything, and it kind of updates or upgrades my heroes, my power overall, and most of the free-to-play low spenders or anything on that range, I'm sure is almost at that peak if you have started at the same time as from the early empires like Empire 1 to 20, or sometimes there are empires that are way past our empire that has been already, or that has already unlocked the purple research, which is good. And honestly speaking, through the let's say through the castle facilities, not every whales and krakens are maxed out on that, because I know whales that is just also starting on the purple buffs, and they haven't really finished off the, or I have Kraken's friends that hasn't really finished off the castle facilities yet. So there is that. So I'm sure that if the devs are wise enough or smart enough, they should have done way better this time around. They have contingencies for the castle facilities and the purple research, but I hope, or maybe let's all hope, that they have better contingencies here for the Miracle Age, to not let every spenders instantly max out this new Miracle Age and also the new tiers for your troops. Now, moving on, in addition to the regular resources, you'll need golden keys. So these are the contingencies and torches of enlightenment, when upgrading buildings to new levels and researching new technologies, you can obtain this from mail delivered benefits. Check-in events, the Mightiest Governor, and Desolate Desert. Now, the only thing that I hope they still should manage is the number that players can get from the Mightiest Governor. Let's hope they won't give us, or they don't give the winners or the top tens way higher of this, let's say, torches and golden keys, because if they give higher number of these keys and torches for the top 10 winners, especially the top one, where is the contingency in that? Other whales can just, or other Krakens and whales can just, pour in and win every MGE. So that's what I think. Also in the Desolate Desert, we all know that you can only get the Chalcedony or Chalcedony, I think, in the Desolate Desert mostly, but you can also get it from other stuff now, like your Merit Store. And I think you can also get it in some other events outside the Desolate Desert, but you can only get it a few of those. But still, the player, or the top rank player in the rankings of the Desolate Desert will have a way more, if I'm not mistaken. But from first to second, there is a huge already gap on the numbers that they can get from the Desolate Desert rankings, and that should be also controlled, I think, by the devs. They cannot just give it right away to those players. Maybe they can give some, maybe they can cut some off from that, and give those players not that much right away. But hope they won't do the same here with the torches and golden keys. Especially, please do not make this available in the store. Make this more like you must earn this through the events, so that they will be more engaged on the events. Let them beat others through the events to get more of this stuff. Let's not give them easy path by just purchasing everything, because if they purchase everything, like for example the golden keys and the torches, they are not going to be excited about any of the other events, because they are strong enough. Sometimes strong people do get bored. So I hope that we are not going to be on that situation again with this, and hopefully everyone has a fighting chance to get the torches and golden keys fair and square without needing to purchase them in the store. So hopefully this is not available in a store or anywhere else. So let's move on to our next topic for today. Now, we also have heard, or we have read about the announcement for a new event that's coming in the game. So let's say first this one, the Josephine Treasure Hunts makes a comeback, which is everyone already knows that this is coming back to the game. By maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago, they have already announced this, and we are excited. Hopefully the RNG, bro, I'm serious right now. The RNG should be really good for me, because last time, the ones... it's really getting on my nerves, Debs. It's really getting on my nerves. The RNG should be good on my account this time around, huh? Because I'm going to file a report. Going to sue your asses, bro. But anyway, kidding aside, let's move on here on our new event that hopefully is way better than what we have before. So we have the event time would be December 13th, so it's tomorrow. I'm recording here today at December 12th, so we have this one tomorrow up to December 15th. So the Josephine, event make a surprise 3-day comeback. Don't miss out on the amazing rewards. Governor, okay. So we also have here the newest event that will be added in the game, which is the Hunt and Track, which I heard rumors and leaks that this is going to be a great event, not on the event itself, but on the store. Let's see. Okay. So the Hunt and Track event time would be December 15th to 17th. We have this one as how it would look in the game per se, I think. Then during the event, the Vicious Riders will be, or Raiders will be, or will appear on the world map. Now, defeating them has a chance to reveal Desperados Gangs. Desperados Gangs are powerful, so you'll need to rally. Oh, okay, so we need to rally this with your allies to defeat them within the battle time limit. After the event, alliances will be ranked based on the total damage they dealt to the Desperados gang. Oh, so you need a really good damage dealer here for your rallies. I think. Defeating vicious raiders and the Desperados gangs will drop fangs, which you can exchange for amazing items in the exchange stores. Now, this is what I was talking about. Like, we heard news, we heard rumors, we heard leaks that there is going to be an event that has a really good rewards or store, maybe. So, hunt and track. Look at the rewards here. You have random gem chest, I think. I think this is a random gem chest, but it's a legendary one. Then you have 200 pieces. You can get 200 pieces of your technique points. 10 pieces of hammer isn't bad, in my opinion. Even this one isn't bad, actually. I don't know about but maybe other players are really in need of this. But the overall rewards are okay. It's not bad. But if they are going to repeat this every week, I think it's good. If they're going to repeat this every week, or we have this event every week, I think this one is going to be good. Hopefully, every week or every other week is fine, but the rewards are really cool here. Now, new merit store reset mechanism is online. Ooh, okay. Hopefully, it's really good this time around. With the new season starting on December 15th is 3 days away, and the merit store optimization is now in effect. So, December 15th, for those of you who isn't aware, is a Monday. So, we're going to start a new season of the Stellar Glory also on that date. Now, starting from season 2, the merit store will reset every season. We've also optimized merit store categories and added permanent items which will gradually unlock, okay, according to your personal merit levels. Now, we're going to explore that more in the next video. I think I'm going to do a video about that. Now, hero reset. Oh my god. So we have requested for a long time, for almost a year, maybe a year, if I'm not mistaken, to have at least a few, no? If we have used a universal hero medals on this kind of hero that we don't use anymore, please kindly send them back to us. We can always spend our money somewhere else. But if, for example, we used a universal hero medals for someone or a hero that we don't really need anymore, kindly give us a few at least, or a half at least, of what we have used for the universal hero medals, and I think that will be awesome for everyone. Just one, maybe, in the future. Okay, now we move on to our last, I think, announcement here. So, new heroes update. Now, server Empires 1 to 195 will have this in their server next week. So, we have Legendary Advent. A new batch of heroes will be introduced on December 15, as I've said. Dae Jang Geum, or DJG. Alp Arslan, okay. Scipio Africanus. For those of you who doesn't know yet, Alp Arslan is not Aslan, okay? It's different. So, Aslan here is, or Arslan is a bow type, or sorry, an archer. It's not a bow type, it's an archer hero. So Scipio Africanus is a swords warrior, and Zhao Yun is actually a Cavs warrior. Will all be available for recruitment in the first week. Starting week 2, 2 groups, each with 2 heroes. Will alternate weekly. Hopefully it's Scipio right away, please. The only problem is that Scipio and Zhao is going to be on the same wheel. Okay, so if you both need Scipio and Xiao, now that's a problem. Same as before. Yeah, it's been expected already that once you need 2 best heroes, they are on the same advent wheel. Yep. So they will be available starting 2 groups, as I've said here. Mightiest Governor will be William, but he is a bit lackluster for me to try getting. But I don't know. But you know me, I always get MGE heroes, even if I'm just number 10 in the MGE. But I always try to get the new hero, so I'm going to save up again for a few weeks, or let's say a few Mightiest Governor event, so that I can get him. But yeah. Now, on December 17th, the above servers and the Advanced Kingdoms will also release a 5-day legendary conscription coming back event. Bring who are there? Mehmed, okay? Mansa, Charlemagne, and Saladin. Oh. So, Mehmed, I think I'm going to get from that one, depending on how many, I think, Empire coins I can save. But it's on the 17th, so 5 more days. Okay. Then we have the True Damage and Swordsman Legendary Emperors here. So, okay. Now, this is actually a great build, honestly speaking. So you can actually change Arthur here with, I think, the best one that you can add here is not Miyamoto if you don't have an Arthur, but I think Kyodith. So I think Kyodith here is going to be awesome, but Miyamoto can also be awesome here. But make sure that Lagerta has higher might than your Scipio. So that, I think that's going to be it. I don't want to dive deep into this one because we have a lot of other stuff that we have talked about, so it will eat our time. But this is a good lineup for an Arthur. But this is a bit, let's say, squishy. The tranquil water here is really a good decision. So maybe overall, I think this is a one of the best builds that you can build for King Arthur this time around, because he don't really need a Yodit. Sorry, no, a Tribuana to be available instantly, but he is going to be formidable even more because of the arrival of Scipio. And I don't think that a Miyamoto here will do the job. I think a Yodit, if you don't have a King Arthur, is way more powerful in this lineup. That's what I think. Now, the Tyrants and the Swordsman Yodit. So this is also almost the same build. They have almost the same build, but only this time you get Yodit. So as I've said, Yodit is way better here. Now, they are recommending it. I didn't even saw this recommendations before. My gut instinct just told me that Yodit is going to be better here than Miyamoto, so it's here now. Okay, so as you can see, they didn't even give Miyamoto any recommendations on that, but we're going to do our best to give you a recommendation for Miyamoto for a lineup for Miya that involves Scipio. But anyway, here is for Zhao Yun, Invincibility, and Cavalry, Zhao Yun and Lubu. Now, goodbye to Attila. So it's been 5 seasons. It took 5 seasons for Attila to be to give or bode his farewell. But Zhao Yun is here. The only reason why Zhao Yun is the leader of this lineup and not Lubu anymore is because of his skills. Now you see now why you don't really need Attila anymore, and why Zhao Yun should be the commander. Because Zhao Yun took over the damage or the activities or the skills that Attila can give, or the bonus that Attila can give. Now, making him ideal as a commander. Now, you can actually get another critical insight if you want to, because we don't have any other critical insight right now, honestly. Especially on Zhao. I think critical insight would be a huge thing here from your Timor. Now, double attack and archers for Bellevue. Now, the archers, honestly speaking, has been really not in the meta right now. But I have observed from all the past fights like DD, MEE, that archers really are good in rallies. Honestly, they are good in your rallies right now. Also, they are good for hit and run type of thing. The video that I released where I am attacking the heroes, then coming back to my city, attacking heroes, coming back to my city. Best lineup that can do that are one of the best lineup that can do that actually are the Bellevue March or Mulan March. I think Mulan is still great, but there is something about Arslan that makes this even greater or even better. Now, for the Tactician Cavalry, players are actually looking out for this because you don't really have other heroes that you can use on the Cavalry March right now unless you are using Hannibal or let's say Ashoka. Now these two new heroes gives you a little bit of advantage for your Belisarius. Now this is not Bellevue. I didn't know that Bellevue is now a guy. So this is just a missed type, I think, misspelled, mislabeled hero. But anyway, I'm not sure all about the skills yet that is here. But of course, not every recommendation that they do actually works. So sometimes we need to do research first for ourselves and then test it out first before we can really say that it's the best of its lineup. But right now, this is what they are actually leaning towards. But I think DJG is a good addition to Belisarius if you are using a Belisarius Cavus March, because Belisarius is often or typically standardly used as a pikeman right now. Even they are the one recommending to replace William because DJG actually helps out with both might and strategy. Now Ashoka is a might hero for those of you guys who still doesn't know that Ashoka is a might hero, not a strategy hero. But honestly speaking, Ashoka with his signature skill, for me, in my opinion, still tops William in this lineup for me. Like for sure that DJG is 100% an upgrade for Justinian, 100%. But I'm not sure about William really. That's why I told you that I'm not sure if I'm going to get him from the MGE. But I can just collect the hero if I can. Well, then let's just collect him. Okay, so we are done with our events for today. Now that we are done with everything that we want to talk about for today, it's time for you, squad, to give your thoughts, your opinions, recommendations, and suggestions that you can give for this video, for these events, for the future. What is your thoughts on this? What do you think the future beholds for the game? Are you able to accept what we have right now for the Miracle Age and everything that's made this Miracle Age a little bit better than how they released the castle facilities and the new upgrade? Maybe because of the contingency. Do you like it? Do you find it interesting that they made already a contingency for that? And for the heroes that they have released, are you good with the recommendations? Do you already have your mindset onto something else? Whatever your thoughts are, whatever your recommendations, suggestions, or whatever you want to talk about, just leave them down in the comments. And we are going to host a community spill, maybe. I'm going to read comments and then answer them per se in a video. So that's what we're going to do, maybe in a short or maybe on a full video, depending on the details of the questions. And as always, squad, have a great day to everyone. Hope we make a better future together. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you in the next one.